young boy standing to my mother's knee. She would listen to the music that would shape the man in me. Just a rockin' and a rollin' and a folk and rollin', stonin' as I spend my days going to the place where I can hear the Mr. Singer Man. And tell us about adventure, about the road that brought you here. Share your heartache and your lessons about love, and we will listen, and I promise I will buy you a beer. 6-string at the ready, got that spotlight on your smile. You drove your Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Strike a secret chord like David, sing as loudly as you can about how Daddy was a trucker or a hard-working man. Oh, Mr. Singer Man, play our favorite song again. Tell us about adventure, about the road that brought you here. Share your heartache and your lessons about love, and we will listen, and I promise I will buy you a beer. Let's all take a moment to be grateful for the songs that the singers of all nations have been sharing for so long. Let's be grateful for another filled with music happy day. Let's make sure that all these singers never ever go away. Oh, Mr. Singer Man, sing our favorite song again. Tell us about adventure, about the road that brought you here. Share your heartache and your lessons about love, and we will listen, and I promise I will buy you. Promise I will buy you. Oh, Mr. Singer Man, play our favorite song again. Tell us about adventure, about the road that brought you here. Share your heartache and your lessons about love, and we will listen, and I promise I will buy you a beer. Promise I will buy you. Promise I will buy you CDs. Promise I will buy you. Promise I will buy your MP3s.
Hello there, Monday people, lovers of song, lovers of songwriters. I hope you're all fine and well. Hello on there. This Monday evening. I'm listening to myself over here. How are you all doing? It's great to have you here with us on the episode number 4 of the Songwriter Show on songs from the Rua Room, dedicated to singer-songwriters from Belgium and beyond. Very nice to have you here. If you haven't done so already, folks, or you're new to the channel, would you hit that subscribe button? If you wouldn't mind, and give the video a thumbs up. I'm only about 50 subscribers away from my goal of 2,000, so it'll be lovely to get there this month. If possible, would be fantastic. Yes, happy Halloween! Happy Halloween! Do you like me scary mask? I hope I'm not too frightening for you tonight on this Halloween night. It won't be a Halloween sort of a themed show, but there are a couple of scary-esque sort of songs that I will throw in the program tonight. And thank you all, by the way, if you have taken part in my little poll that I put up on the community tab on the YouTube channel. I'm trying to get a feel for this show and see if an hour is long enough or too long. And about 60-40 so far have said to try to keep it in within about an hour or so. So I'm going to do my best and see how that goes. But if you can still do that, if you go to the community tab on the page, you can find that little poll and please take part in it. It helps me to figure out what you're wanting out of this show and how much of it you can stand. But anyway, always fantastic songwriters here on the show, and I'm going to get through another handful of them tonight. Tonight's show, of course, sponsored by the great people of Sangreal, promoting Celtic culture since 2006. So, Ihe Samhain tonight, Halloween night. Ihe Samhain, as we say in the Irish Celtic spot. Sangreal.be is their website. You can hop on there and check out their Celtic Herald, which is a little newsletter as well that they do, and it's great to have them on board. Very cool. Let's just see who's chatting to us tonight here on the chat. Always nice to see the chat. Hello, Burman, says Good Mojo. Yeah, long time no see, Stephen. I know it's been every few days, I suppose, but that's good. That's okay. And of course, hello, happy Halloween from Germany. Chris is there as well. Two of the three Musketeers. I think we've lost Rebbe Jack tonight. He's gone off to haunt Mickey Mouse or something. I don't know, but he won't be here. He says he's going to rewatch it anyway. So hi Jack, Rebbe Jack, when you come back. And Louis B. Burrows is here. The demon voices talking back to you there. Yeah, they are. Don't know what that was there. There was I was listening to myself going on and on over here, but it's okay. I think I have it sorted out. Absolutely. And thanks for being here, dear people. So let's play the first song tonight, folks. I'm looking forward to the songs tonight and to the show. And my first video comes all the way from Dublin. Her name is Ailey, and she tells me that this song is a year old tonight, so appropriately released a year ago tonight. The song is called Monster. It's fantastic. She's a fantastic artist, and this is a fantastic song from Ailey. Monster.
There's a monster out there, not like one I've ever seen before, invading pathogens. Nobody comes round here no more. Haven't seen you in years. The silent killer, it has changed the game. Will our way ever become clear? Roadblocks, grounded planes. Oh baby, if you wait for me, I'll be your one and only. Oh honey, to your mouth, thirsty with love's drought. The things that I could do, we could make it out alive. We'd make it out alive. Darling, if we make it out of here alive. We still cling to homes like wounds. All our affections, they are kept at bay. Shuffle in these mass cues. Old systems start to fall away. I just wanna fly to you, but like a stricken bird I can't fly south. But I'll be flying straight for you as soon as they let me out. Baby, if you wait for me, I'll be your one and only. Oh, honey, to your mouth, could make it out alive. We make it out alive, darling. If we make it out of here alive, make it out alive. We make it out alive, darling. If we make it out of here alive, if we make it out of here alive, if we make it out of here alive.
Super cool. Ellie and Monster, an appropriate song to kick off tonight's proceedings, I think. If we make it out of here alive, yeah. Links to all artists, as always, folks, will be in the description after the show. You can click on there and find out all about them. Give them a follow on social media. Buy their music if you can. That album of Ellie is only a year old, and it's a fantastic album. Got a copy myself. It's super cool. That's one of the songs from it. Monster from Ellie. Yeah, absolutely. Guitar Chris says, I love her. Music wise, yeah, she makes brilliant music. She's a fantastic performer indeed, as Mr. Mojo says. Yes, great song. Absolutely. Thanks, guys, for the lovely comments. If you're watching and you're on the chat and you want to drop in, say hi, please do so. I'd love to hear from you wherever you are in the world watching from. We're going to go to song number 2, which is from a wonderful performer too. He's my neighbour here, over just up the road. He calls himself Framan, and he did a wonderful spot for us there at the open mic last month. And he also has a little gig coming up here in a big club called the N9 on the 12th of November, the N-Nagan as they call it here, over in Ecklo. And I love what he does. I think you will too. He has a great vibe about him, and I love his style. His name is Framan. Check him out, folks.
Together like islands, separated by the sea. You and me, we were never meant to be. Holding hands while the blood keeps dripping out of the cuts that we made. Wounded animals, I'm never here to stay. You held my head high above the clouds, away from the pain. the misery and the doubt. So thanks for the smiles, thanks for the talks, thanks for everything that you are. Never mind the scars, I praise you evermore. Praise you evermore. I praise you evermore. I praise you evermore. I praise you ever. Praise you evermore. I praise you evermore. I praise you evermore. I praise you evermore. I praise you evermore.
Yes, the fantastic Flaman. What a show he does. I know, as Louis B. Burrows says there, Flaman's performance was, fantastic performance at the open mic, as was yours, Louis. And I got to get your one of your songs on the show here next Monday, if you're okay with that. We'll talk about that later on. But yeah, that was Flaman. Evermore is the name of the song, and it's just stunning, absolutely. You think Quentin Tarantino should listen to the show tonight for inspiration? Yes, I know. A couple of dark ones there to kick off the show. Indeed, Chris. They won't all be dark tonight, as dark as the night is. But we have a good mix on the show tonight. A big mix on the show tonight. N9, the ex the media. So you like that? You like the old jazz master, Stephen? Yes, I know you do. Absolutely. What a cool guitar, and what a cool thing he does. So check out Flaman, folks. Very unusual performer, but very, 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 very good. I was in Ireland in 2019. I was there since, but around April 2019, I was traveling around a little bit trying to record some artists for the Rua Room Rambles playlist, and my old buddy Jay Owen is down in Limerick, and I was able to hang out with him for a day or two and shoot the breeze and record one of his great songs, and he's a fantastic Irish singer-songwriter, one of the best. There's a fair few Irish artists on the show tonight, actually, maybe even 50%, but that's how I just roll tonight. You know, sometimes I don't realise till I've put the show together that it's kind of base it on songs and on mood and feel and all that. But so this is Jay Owen, and a fantastic song called If Time Is the River, and recorded in his kitchen for the Rua Room Rambles. Jay Owen, take it away, sir.
Time is the river and we are the shore. I'll stand here beside you forever and more. True as the water runs down to the sea, I'll hold you in my arms, take you with me. Tell me the stories of other young men who left to what they loved to start rambling again, straight in the ports of their own promised land, after the ship had long sailed on. The valleys were green as we looked from the mountains, the mist on the hills rolling by. The valleys were green as we ran down the mountains, free as the wind that blows far and wide. If time is the river and we are the shore, I'll stand here beside you forever and more. True as the water runs down to the sea, I'll hold you in my arms, take you with me. Tell me the stories of where you have been, all those fine places I never have seen. I counted the days, years in between, after the ship had long sailed on. The valleys were green as we looked from the mountains, mist on the hills rolling by. The valleys were green as we ran down the mountains, free as the wind that blows far and wide. If time is the river and we are the shore, I'll stand here beside you forever and more. After the last star has faded and gone, I'll lie in your arms and I'll sail on. After the last star has faded and gone, I'll lie in your arms and I'll sail on.
The real deal is that guy, that's Jay Owen from Limerick. Great guitarist, great singer-songwriter. 1970s Martin there, if you're wondering what that is. Absolutely nice indeed it is, Chris, thank you. Stephen says we should clip the strings, but yeah, okay. It's a bit like Peter's alright, my lead, and their dad. You liking the melody, Annalise? Hi, Annalise. And Louis, liking that a lot, apparently, over there in Mull. Lovely to have you with us. Happy to have you with us. That's Jay Owen, and If Time is the River. As always, as I said, links to everybody later on, folks. If you want to find out who these great songwriters are, check them out on the links below. We're going to Amsterdam, speaking of... oh, look who just joined us. Hello, Mr. Zest. Good to have you. Fernand was here today, recording one of his songs with the wonderful Stephen Ha. I've got a couple of pictures up on social media tomorrow from that session. We had good times, and so there was a bit of rap and a bit of blues rocking. Yeah, it was a grand afternoon here. Good to see you, Fernand. Thank you for dropping by. Good to have you with us. Good to have you with us. So we're going to Amsterdam. Speaking of the Rua Room Rambles, one of my favourite artists to have recorded in Amsterdam was this next artist. Her name is Shannon Nico, and beautiful piano player and singer-songwriter. And this is her song called Heart Parts. I thought it was called Hard Parts. Skip the hard parts, but it's Heart Parts. Beautifully written song, and a lovely video shoot as well to go with it. Whoever made it, kudos to them as well. Here is Shannon Nico from Amsterdam and Heart Parts. Enjoy.
Right before you start, right here in my arms. The scariest part is right here where we are, and we've come so far. Falling in love is art. Falling in love is art. Skip the hard parts, my heart skips. Skip the hard parts, skip the hard parts, my heart skips. The hard parts. Jump into my arms, and we laugh so hard that all around us start to tremble in the dark. Falling in love is art. Falling in love is art. Skip the hard parts, my heart skips. Skip the hard parts, skip the hard parts, my heart skips. The hard parts. Lift me, kindle a spark all around me, still in the air. Silk seas make me subside. Lift me till I'm weightless. Skip the hard parts, my heart skips. Skip the hard parts, skip the hard parts, my heart skips. Skip the hard parts, skip the hard parts. Skip the hard parts, my heart skips. The hard parts.
Oh, did I not unmute? Thank you. See, I knew I'd mess up. Unmute the mic, you idiot. Thanks for that. You were waiting for that. Yes, that was Shannon Nico from Amsterdam, and I forgot to unmute the mic. Thank you very much, Shanna, for dropping over that gorgeous song. It was great to meet you in Amsterdam. It must be 3 years ago at this stage, and to record that one of your songs, not that one, but another song for the channel. Yeah, another life, says Chris. I'd like to have learned to play the piano properly. Yeah, me too. Great sound and a sound and voice. Absolutely. I know. My mic is muted, says guitar. Yes, it is. Not anymore, I think. I think we're okay. Sometimes it happens. I just forget because I can hear myself already and then I forget to unmute. That's all that goes on here. I'm already monitoring through the system over here. So it's weird. I know. Anyway, it's okay. We're back. Let there be no panic. Thanks for letting me know though in the chat, because sometimes the head's a bit, and I forget. But thank you very much, everybody, for joining the chat. If you're watching the replay, great to have you with us. I'm going to move on with a song from a guy called Willie Organ. What a fantastic stage name, Willie Organ. And I didn't know who Willie was at all. Stephen Ha, the rapper, came in today and had a great session here with me today. But one of the older songs we recorded with Stephen, he was telling me about this song, which was released on Halloween, maybe even last year, was it, or 2 years ago? But a very scary one for Halloween, for the night that's in it. So yeah, you might want to put your children into bed for this one, folks. It's called I'm going to kidnap you tonight, or something like that. How do I say it in Flemish? Let me try. Have some notes here, and I'll see if I can pronounce it. Kom je ontvoeren vannacht? Is that correct? Kom je ontvoeren vannacht? I'm going to kidnap you tonight. Yeah, it's a scary one. This is Willie Organ, and Halloween one. Here we go.
Antonieke, je bent een toffe jongen.
Hele zware feiten verzachten de omstandigheden. Zal hij voor me pleiten op basis van een ver verleden? 's Ochtends kocht ik een hamer en ging achter jou aan. 's Avonds in jouw kamer zei ik wat ik beter nooit had gedaan. Kom je ontvoeren vannacht? Kom je ontvoeren vannacht? Kom je ontvoeren vannacht? Kom je ontvoeren vannacht? Kom je ontvoeren vannacht?
Ik had hem nog gevraagd, en moet dat nu per se? Ontvoering en de meiden, daar lachen ze echt niet mee. Je weet nog van de boeien zelf, Antonie de Klerk, ontvoerders zijn gevat, zelf hielden ze er sterk. Er komt er nooit van nest, los haalt dat je wilt. Of zij je net pervert, ze in die vrouwenveld. Ik zoek mij over bezen, heb zak een seconde. Doe wat anders met je leven, het betaal nog het gelach.
's Ochtends kocht ik een hamer en ging achter jou aan. 's Avonds in jouw kamer zei ik wat ik beter nooit had gedaan. Kom je ontvoeren vannacht? Kom je ontvoeren vannacht? Kom je ontvoeren vannacht? Kom je ontvoeren vannacht? Kom je ontvoeren vannacht?
Ungelooflijk. Wow, was that Halloweeny enough for you? There's a scary one. Brilliant. Oh, wow. Magic. Thank you very much for sending over that song, Willie Organ. Looking forward to hearing more from you. And I think that might have been, there was Stephen Ha there as well, guesting in that video. He may have even been dressed up as Stephen's dog there. Yeah. Is he like that? Did he? Stephen, that's good. I'm happy. Yes, my mic unmuted. It is good. Nice one. Nice one. Willie Organ. And Kom je ontvoeren van Act, a Halloween special there. We're going to calm it down again for a moment, and we're going to go back to Ireland. A friend of mine in Westport called David D. Moore. David D. Moore is also not only a fantastic singer-songwriter, he runs a great radio show, an online radio show, supporting singer-songwriters and the best independent music around the world. It usually goes out on Friday night. daviddmoore.com. You'll find his links in the description below. So please check out his show. Maybe send him a song or two. Tell him I sent you if you want your song played on his radio show over in Westport in Ireland. This is David D. Moore. Yes, Love Has Found You Here. Beautiful song of his. Check it out.
Love will find a way to comfort, like a cradling hand. Even when the wind is blowing, love will find a way. Reaching out for endless answers, no one seems to care. No matter how much hurt you're feeling, love will find a way. Hearts will mend and sparks will send you high above the stratosphere, looking down at all you've found. Yes, love has found you here. Friends will leave and memories fade, lovers come and go. You may feel your words have been taken, but they're just unknown. Cast your dreams into the deep, far down below the ocean clear, looking up at all you've found. Yes, love has found you here. Hearts will mend and sparks will send you high above the stratosphere, looking down at all you've found. Yes, love has found you here, looking down at all you've found. Yes, love has found you.
David D. Moore, Westport's finest. Thank you very much, David D. Moore. Check out his radio show on Friday nights. It really has a great eclectic mix of all of the new music out there in the world, and it's really well worth checking out. So I'm going to do one of these, and Yes, there you go. I want to remind you that you're listening to the Songwriter Show here on Songs from the Rua Room, my YouTube channel dedicated to singer-songwriters from Belgium and beyond. And tonight's show is brought to us courtesy of the great people of Sangreal, sangreal.be, promoting Celtic culture since 2006. Please check out their monthly newsletter as well. So we had a great open mic over in Aiklo yesterday. It was that was number 5, and it's gone from strength to strength. 6 great artists showcasing their work, and that's a 4:00 show that I run over there in Cafe Penguin. And as you can see there, episode 6 it's coming up on the 27th of November, and so that's installment number 6 of my open mic night, the Rua Room open mic. 6 fine artists showcasing their work over at Cafe Penguin, a lovely listening room environment. And so check it out if you can. It's right beside Aiklo train station, so it's very easy to get to from wherever. And thank you, Louis. Louis bummed he missed it this time, but you know you have a long way to go to get to Aiklo, Louis. Don't worry about it. But anyway, November 27th and December 18 are the 2 dates for your agenda. Come over and see us if you can. I will be announcing the 6 new names, probably during the week, so keep an eye out for that. Another great open mic I want to talk to you about and tell you about is my other favourite one. One of my other favourite ones in Ghent, Open Mic Inn, and it's installment 30 of that one. They've been at that a long time, so they've got a great lineup. I think that normally they have about 7 artists in the evening. It's an evening show, 8:00, not too far from Ghent Damport train station as well. So November 8th, they've got Hella, they've got Daniel Astazi. Don't know those 2, but I'm going to find out. Sarah Della Santa, I know, Italian girl, played here, fantastic. Henk de Broeker, new to me as well. Steven Ha, know him well. He played today here in the room. Video soon. Merle, yeah, great as well. And of course, Bruno de Neckera, wow, it's a big name. Needs no introduction. So if you're doing nothing on the 8th of November, come over. I'll see you over there at the open mic in Herberg. Mark Harrius, Fernand Zest, and Jim Kane, and a lot of heads run that show. It's a fantastic open mic gig. Couple more things. Those of you, some of you know already, but some of you may not know that I am a official reseller for AER amplifiers. AER celebrating 30 years in business this year, so congrats to them. If you want any acoustic amps, PAs, guitar pickups, any of the Generation 4 Compact 60s, which they're also now making in lovely funky colours. I have a red one there, as you can see, in my arms. So yeah, I'm an official reseller. It doesn't cost you anything extra. I'll get you a good deal, and I get a little kickback from the company. That's the deal. So bear that in mind. If you or somebody else knows somebody who would like one of these, you want to buy your loved one for Christmas. It's an amp for life, as you probably know. AER, the acoustic people, check out the whole lineup of their goodies there on their website, aermusic.de, Germany's finest. And 10 years in business, of course, is Triad Orbit. Triad Orbit make fantastic stands and clamps and all kinds of live gear for studio and for live applications. They're 10 years in business, and I've been associated with Triad Orbit for the last couple of years. Great to have them on the team. And to celebrate 10 years, they've given me a 10% discount code. Now, it's not cheap gear, but it's fantastic gear. Again, gear for life. If you have a studio with a film studio, photography studio, or any kind of live production unit, you will love the stuff they make. If you go to triadorbit.proactiveaudio.eu, that's the European branch, and at checkout, you can put in Rua Room 10 there, and you'll get a 10% discount code on that amazing gear. And that's it. Just all I wanted to tell you about, really. So, yeah, that's it. Add over. Like my little jingle. So, yeah, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like and share, folks. And we'll progress with a couple of more tunes for you, a couple more songs down the road. So let's go. We got a wonderful song in Spanish coming for you. Son del Corazón, Cantalmar is the name of the song. Sundel Corazon is also doing a live stream here on Wednesday night with me. She's her name is Katja, and comes all the way over there from Newport direction. So check her out here. I recorded her one sunny day on her terrace over in Newport, and she'll be here on Wednesday for a live stream at 8 o'clock. Multicam live stream here from the studio. Check her out. Son del Corazon.
Me encanta tu horizonte, la inmensidad de las posibilidades. Me das esperanza, tristeza, melancolía y alegría a la vez. Tus colores me emocionan y el cielo también. Como la luz te seduce y las nubes te embellecen. No mirar para adelante ni mirar para atrás. No mirar para adelante ni mirar para atrás. Estar en el presente es lo que me das. Estar en el presente es lo que me das. La noche está severa, amenazante. Monstruo oscuro y ruidoso. El futuro me invita a explorar. No hay límites ni paredes a sanar. El juego de tus olas me motiva. Cada día me da fuerza. Me inspira a no mirar para adelante ni mirar para atrás. No mirar para adelante ni mirar para atrás. Estar en el presente es lo que me das. Estar en el presente es lo que me das. Es lo que me das. Estar en el presente es lo que me das.
There she is, Son del Corazon, and she's with us here on Wednesday night. So tune in 8 o'clock here. It'll be on her channel. Links below to Son del Corazon as well. You can join us here Wednesday night in her live chat and hear a full gig. She is great live indeed, Louis. And on nylon string, I know, rare on the show. There are a few coming up though, Chris. I'll be on the lookout now for nylon strings. There are a few that came into the room here over the years, but yeah, nice to hear a nylon, isn't it, on the show? Indeed, it is, absolutely. And we're going to go from Newport and down to Tipperary in Ireland. Another great Irish artist, a great friend of mine called Avi McGorty from Templemore in Tipperary, and she's here with her band doing a great uplifting number here called "She Tripped." Love this. Check it out.
fell in her heart. She cried, Daddy, won't you help me up? She tripped, she fell in her heart. He replied, stop your crying now, stop your crying and get up. If I give you my hand, now you just take it for granted. I'll always be there. Be there to come around and if someone will hurt you, so I can ease your pain. Stand strong, stand alone. You're the only one who can lift yourself up when you've been down so low. If I give you my hand, you always want my own. Oh, you can do it on your own. He is so harsh when there's no need to be so. But he pushes you to the limit and will watch you as he leaves her go. He's cruel, but he's made up his mind. She'll never let him stand on her own 2 feet. Should he be so kind? If I give you my hand, I will just take it for granted. I'll always be there. Be there to come around when someone will hurt you, so I can ease your pain. Stand strong, stand alone. You're the only one who can lift yourself up when you've been down so low. If I give you my hand, you'll always want my own. Oh, you can do it on your own. And now she's learning to fall without breaking it all. And a soft landing is all down to her. She's got no one to thank but that man who's most frail, and that man who will love her most of all. And now she's tripping. She's rich in her skin. Nothing in the world can replace the wealth from within. Sometimes when she's slipping and afraid of caving in, she remembers what her father said. Takes a jump and prays for a soft land. Soft landing, soft landing, soft landing, soft landing, ooh, soft landing. Hey, 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 hey,
A girl, Ava McCourty. Wow, a rockin' band indeed. Absolutely. Sweet band. Hey, yes, indeed, Stephen. Indeed. And that bass beat grooving. It sure is. Absolutely. Thank you for the comments, boys and girls. Lovely to have you with us. Yeah, I know. I forgot. I played that on an old live stream. I think maybe I did a grand interview with Avi on Raving with Rua, and I think I played that track. I know I probably played it on the all-female live stream. I did as well. A blast from the past. But yes, a grooving track, lads. And thank you very much, Avi, for sending over that song. I love it very much. And thanks for being with us tonight. Fia Rua, no relation. Fia means deer and Rua means red, obviously. Red Deer. Fia Rua is based in Westmeath, another Irishman for you. Coming at you now, and I thought it's another great song that I played in the past as well, kind of suitable for the Halloween vibe, but kind of a bad guy in a bar who liked to go around sticking pint glasses in people's faces, one of those characters. And here he is singing about singing about him here, the ballad of Tony Dunn from Fia Rua. Check him out.
Who's that gobshite?
Well, the world is full of badness, there's no point in denying. But when I looked at Tony, I saw grace and I saw style. Whoa, Tony Dunn. Whoa, Tony Dunn. A fella from the narrow bog, he was a fella from the plains, a fella who wouldn't harm a fly no matter what they say. Whoa, Tony Dunn. Whoa, Tony Dunn. Bar and lounge, he nursed a quiet one. Then somewhere out of nowhere, a lad took out a gun. Oh, Tony Dunn. Oh, Tony Dunn. Well, the barman shook in terror, his hands up high, but Tony said fuck all this and stuck a pint glass in his eye. Whoa, Tony Dunn. Whoa, Tony Dunn. Well, the blood was on the counter and dripping on the floor, and Coney called the guards and said, well, I have the little whore. Oh, Tony Dunn. Oh, Tony Dunn. Oh, there's heroes in the movies, there's heroes on TV, but no one matches Tony, if you're asking me. Oh, Tony Dunn. He's on the run, he's an only son, my number one. He's Tony Dunn, my number one. He's Tony Dunn.
You want to ditch Tony? Get out there.
Fia Rua. Fantastic, the fantastic Fia Rua and the epic story of Tony Dunn. And there you go, kind of another scary song for Halloween night. That's the brilliant Fia Rua. And fair play to you. Some of the old fans there. Guitar Chris, another remarkable song to remember. Yeah, these boys all remember the songs. Chris and Stephen. He liked that video too. He says it's very funny. It is a very funny video, but it's also a classic. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Thanks for being here, one and all. We've got a couple more songs for you tonight. Thank you for being here. Thanks to all the live chatters too. Much appreciated. Speaking of Tony, I had to play a song from one of my favourite Tonys anyway, apart from maybe my own brother. But this man is called Tony Holland, and he the late great Tony Holland, we should call him. He passed away several months ago, but always be remembered. His music is fantastic. He taught me to play my first guitar chords and gave me a lot of my first songs as a 9 or 10-year-old kid in Furban in County Offaly. And as we approach tomorrow being All Souls Day, All Saints Day, whatever you call it, where we remember our loved ones, I thought I'd give him a play here. And Tony's actually remembering another chap in this song who was murdered at the hands of the Christian Brothers in Ireland, kind of a school teacher, group of school teachers who were kind of, they felt they had the power of the church behind them and sometimes took advantage of that. But he's talking about it, the ballad of Joseph Pike. Joseph Pike in the 60s, I believe, was killed by a Christian brother. And here's Tony Holland singing about that. Tony just released a great album of his own songs shortly before he passed away in Tullamore in Offaly. So in memory of Tony Holland and Joseph Pike, here he is.
Joseph Pike sat down beside me. 'Twas breakfast time in Trolley Town. Lumpy porridge, bread and dripping. Joseph Pike, he couldn't get it down. Joseph Pike, he couldn't get it down. A lad of scarcely 16 summers, all his life behind high walls. He never tasted life's sweet freedom. Joseph had scarcely lived at all. Joseph had scarcely lived at all. Oh, Joseph Pike, we won't forget you. We'll all bow down our heads in shame. The pious face of holy Ireland blushes crimson at your name. Blushes crimson at your name. Locked away when he was an infant, all his life he lived in fear. He was terrorized by the Christian Brothers. How could we know his end was near? How could we know his end was near? Tell me, boy, why aren't you eating? Oh, brother, I'm not feeling well. He upped with the strap and he kept on beating till at his feet the young boy fell. At his feet the young boy fell. Joseph Pike, we won't forget you. We'll all bow down our heads in shame. The pious face of holy Ireland blushes crimson at your name. Blushes crimson at your name. The Pope, he praised the Christian Brothers, although he knew what some were like. But all around his lonely headstone we said a prayer for Joseph Pike. Said a prayer for Joseph Pike. Joseph Pike, we won't forget you. We'll all bow down our heads in shame. The pious face of holy Ireland blushes crimson at your name. Blushes crimson at your name.
Rest in peace, Tony Holland, and rest in peace, Joseph Pike. Gorgeous song, powerful song from my old hero, Tony Holland from Tullamore. You can also, catch an interview with him, as Stephen mentioned there, on the channel. I did a great interview with Tony on Raving with Rua. You'll find that on the playlist on the channel. He was fantastic, absolutely, absolutely. He'll never be forgotten. The last of a dying breed, as he wrote himself in one of his songs. Tony Holland and Joseph Pike, the Ballad of Joseph Pike. So we've come to the last song of the evening, folks, and I was very fortunate to be able to grab a couple of touring artists as they pass through Europe, American artists or Irish or British touring artists, wherever they're from in the world, and this guy came in. He was in the middle of a huge tour, and he came in really tired, and he just did one take of this fantastic song. Another kind of a spooky story about murder as well for Halloween night, the night that's in it. Jerry Joseph, a song called 10 Killer Fairies, about he spent some time with his brother who lives in Mexico, and some of the cartels worked around the area, and there was neighbours of his brothers who were working for the cartel over there and started to pocket a little bit of money, probably just to survive, I suppose. And they found out anyway and executed the whole family in front of this young girl that this song is about. 10 Killer Fairies is the name of the song. A powerful performance and magic song, heavy song for Halloween night. Jerry Joseph, take it away.
She took his hand, said apologies aren't necessary. You've been a faithful man. Love and honor will be your legacy. I'd like to fix my hair, put on my pretty Sunday dress, cook your breakfast. It's a shame to leave the house a mess. And the baby's crying. I'll press his face into my breast, sing to him softly. This is for the best. But it's hard to face the older children. They know enough to understand that they soon will be delivered into our Savior's waiting hands. I got you. And the 10 killer fairies won't pull us apart. And I will hold you here forever, baby. Yes, I will. Here in my secret heart. If the neighbors had just stopped screaming and accept this as their fate, with the comforts and the dreaming of the paradise that waits. So let's gather up the family and let's cover up their eyes. This is only temporary, and no need to say goodbye. No, baby, help me. And the 10 killer fairies won't pull us apart. And I will hold you here forever, darling. Yes, I will. Here in my secret heart. All right. And out here in the courtyard, the reflection of the sun off of motionless sunglasses and the barrels of the guns. Well, I can hear the people laughing down at the carnival. And And I wonder if they'll remember how we lined against this wall with our dignity like soldiers and forgiveness like the saints, giving comfort to our children with a silence like the martyrs and examples we've been made. 10 killer fairy, alright, won't pull us apart. And I will hold you here forever, baby. Yes, I will. Here in my sacred heart. And our Father who art in heaven, well, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done today as it is today. Hallelujah. Well, take my hand now, baby. Let's look out to the sea, to the tuna boats and dolphins. We'll taste the ocean breeze, and I will not start weeping, 'cause I promise I'll be strong. Just tell me that you love me and hold me in your arms. And it's funny, I remember when I was a little girl, how easy came the laughter at the wonders of the world, and how one day I would marry with a family of my own. The time has come now, baby, to take my family home, yeah. And the 10 killer fairies will pull us apart, no. And I will hold you here forever, baby. Yes, I will. Here in my sacred, here in my sacred heart.
Yeah, the inimitable Jerry Joseph. Wow, wow, wow. Indeed, the real deal, said Stephen. Yes, tattooed. Yeah, indeed. Story, song and ink. Absolutely. Nothing but great, says Chris. Absolutely. Thank you. And thank you for that lovely message there. Thanks, Dave, for another great show tonight. Cheers to all the viewers and listeners. May all have a blessed, yes, indeed. See you all next Monday. Indeed. Thanks very much, everybody. Lovely. Thank you, Chris, for being here all the way from Germany, as always. And Chris and Louis and anyone else who tuned in. If you're watching back live, thank you very much for tuning in. And have a happy Halloween. We'll see each other. We'll see each other down the road. I made it under an hour and a half. Look, it's like an hour and 15. Wasn't too bad tonight. Yeah, it was good going. So, round of applause there, folks, for everybody who tuned in. All the musicians. Woo! Thanks for being here. Thank you for watching the show, for subscribing and helping the channel grow. See you next Monday night. That's right. That's right. Good night.